All right, so Revit, here we go. So I'm going to open my file, and I got to navigate to the file actually. It's on my H drive and CEA, and I always select the one that doesn't have the .000 whatever on it. So when we left this last week, what we did is we had duplicated the layer called brick with metal stud, and then we created a new layer that we called siding. So that siding should be on three faces of our building now, and the brick should be on just one. Now, the next thing that we're going to need to do is, I'm in the instructions, and this is the second packet, and this is on step number 24. It says to open a 3D view of our shed, which I've got on my screen right now. So get your 3D view up, and I would put the wall that has the brick on it so that you can see it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called place components. So we're going to put in doors and windows. So what you do is in floor plan view, so I'm going to go to floor plan and click on that, and I'll zoom in, and it says select door under the architecture tab. So I have architecture tab here, and door is just to the right of wall, and I'm going to pick on that, and then it's going to say uh, in the mode panel, which is right here, you want to go to load family. So all the way over towards the right is mode panel, and then you're going to see load family. It looks like a folder with a blue arrow pointing down. Click on that. Now, if I remember correctly, what you want to do is you want to open the doors folder. There's a folder here with doors, and we're going to look for one that's called a single panel door. Let's see if we can find it. I think this is exterior. So door curtain, door single panel. Oh, maybe this is what we got to do up here first. Go to residential. There's a folder here. Sorry, I forgot that. So we're in the door folder, and then you see commercial, hardware, and residential. Click on residential. And we have door exterior and single entry half arch, fall. It really doesn't matter which of these doors you choose, just so long as you choose an exterior door. I'll click on this one. This is the door single entry half arch glass, and I'll say open. Now what this does is this gives me a bunch of choices for size. And because this is going to be the entrance door into our house, entrance doors are typically 36 inches in width. So we want to choose the 36 inch. The instructions say 34, but you can choose 36. And how you do that is you just pull this list down until you see 36-inch door. And there's different heights. 36 by 84 is a pretty common height. So we'll use 36 by 80 is here too. We'll use the 36 by 80. 36 by 84, you get into people that are really, really tall. So I highlight that and I say okay. Now, what I need to do is I need to go to the wall. I'm going to go to the brick wall, and I'm going to move my cursor to the left a little bit so that the door gets placed. On the right-hand side of my wall, you're going to see measurements. And right now I've got 5'8", both above the center line of my door and below it. So that means that that's exactly where I want to put that. So I just clicked on it, and then I'll push escape once or twice, and it gets me out of that. You can change the door location a little bit. You can change the way that it swings. This is going out. I want it to go in. Exterior doors open into your house. You can also change the side that the door swings onto by getting these two arrows that are going up and down. So right there, that's pretty good. And then just for giggles, we can take a look at this in 3D and see what this looks like. And there's my door in the wall. Now, I'll go back to the floor plan, and I'm going to go to Architecture tab, but I'm going to select Window. And there's a lot of choices here for windows also. So I'm going to load the family, and let's see. I'm going to go back, I think. Yeah, I'm in the doors panel right now. Now I'm going to go, I just double clicked the return arrow or up one level thing because I was still indoors. And I'm going to go find Windows, which is at the very bottom. And here we will look for different kinds of windows. You can click and you'll see a preview on the right hand side. Let's see, casement, double stand. Oh, don't like that. That one's pretty fancy for a shed. Awning, double hung horizontal. I'm just looking for one. Single window, double, just an opening. Nah. We can go with quarter round, pentagon, oval, octagon, half round. We'll go with the good old window, double hung. That one right there. So window, double hung. Just scroll down in the list and find that, and then say open. Now, just like we had with doors, you can choose different widths and different types. Those are the overall dimensions. So it's the width is 18 inches. That's why it says 1'6" to the right of that. And then the height is 2'8". This is a shed, so we're not going to put anything too fancy for windows in here. So I'm just going to click on that and say OK. And then if you get this message, you can, I'm just going to say overwrite. And now on my door, or excuse me, on my actual shed wall, I'm just going to come in, I'm going to put a window in. Then I'll put one in beside it to the right of it. And then I'm going to go up to the top and do the same two up there. And then I'd really like to make these even with each other, aligned. What's up? What sizes are the windows again? You can use whatever you like. I used the top one, the smallest, which was like 18 by 26 or something like that. Let's see. I want to align these. So let's see. Is it manage? Nope. Well, I think if I just click on one, there it is. If I click on one of the windows, now I can find my align tool. So I can choose the center of the upper window and the center of the lower one. So if I put my cursor on it, and move towards the middle of it, you'll see like a hash mark appear, or just a line. And then I can do a line for the two windows. Now they are directly across from each other. I'm going to click on the window here, and one of the things you should be looking for is to make sure that the double arrows are on the outside, because that indicates the outside of the wall, and you want the window on the outside, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, so that's all I've got to cover with you today, because I think some of you might have to catch up a little bit. So put in doors and windows, and if you get that done, continue going on through the tutorial and get yours all set up. All right.